Oh, right.
There's going to be an introduction in the centre of the room in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Huh. What's nice with this, see, I can tap on the screen if I want to focus on the spot there. It focuses on a spot and it keeps that spot, you know. If I want to change the focus, it's a touch screen.
It's about to take place in the centre of the room. Good afternoon everyone, how are you all today? My name is Aisling and I'd like to welcome you to the Guinness Storehouse. Arthur Guinness could have never imagined that we would all be standing here today when he began his journey back in the year 1759. Now he began this journey by signing this lease, which you'll see here in the middle of the floor, for a period of 9,000 years. So it's quite a substantial commitment, I think you'd agree, but clearly Arthur had great vision. Arthur Guinness's signature is visible in the bottom right-hand corner of the lease, a signature which is recognised worldwide, as it is printed on all Guinness bottles and cans all over the world. Now today at the Guinness Storehouse, as you make your way through our magnificent 7th floor building, you'll discover the story of Guinness, involving everything from the ingredients to the roasting, brewing, fermentation, and of course, the most enjoyable part, the tasting. Now you may or may not have noticed that we are standing inside the world's largest pint-shaped glass. It spans the entire height of the building, and if it were to be filled with Guinness, it would hold approximately 14.3 million pints of Guinness. That is roughly 3 times the size of the entire population of Ireland. Upon your arrival here today at the Storehouse, you received a little black ticket for a complimentary pint of
So you're all very welcome to the taste experience here at the Guinness Storehouse. And this is where we examine the magic that happens within every glass of Guinness and why it's a beer made of more. So we're about to take you on a sensory journey to get the most out of the sample of Guinness Draft and to help you taste it like a true taste expert. To do so, this taste experience relies on using as many of your senses as possible. So quite possibly you notice the neutral settings of this room as you entered from that dark hallway. This was to stimulate or activate your senses for this experience. Additionally, your sense of smell is key in a taste experience. So we have these 4 columns emitting vapors into the room. Each of these vapors is representative of one of the 4 different attributes that you will find in every glass of Guinness. So I'm going to encourage you to take a moment, walk around the room, whack the vapors towards your nostrils, and see if you can pick up on the different aromas representative of these 4 different...
Ladies and gents, you're all very welcome here to our tasting rooms at Guinness Storehouse. My name is Aaron. This is one of our newest exhibits that we have here at the home of Guinness. What I'm going to do here today is go through with you a certainly unique way of tasting Guinness. So with a small amount of effort, you can unlock a little bit of the magic that goes into making the beer that's in front of you. That little sample of Guinness that you have is comparable to the same amount of volume that our tasting panel would use every day in order to assess the qualities and the flavours of every batch before it leaves the brewery. And in addition, folks, that particular drink in front of you has been brewed here at St. James's Gate within the last 2 days. So it's particularly fresh beer that we're trying as well. When we taste beer in general, guys, it's important to note that we need to use our entire palate. And what this means with Guinness is that the front of our tongue is for sweetness, the sides for the strength of the roast, and the back of your throat for the bitterness and the character of the hops. As you practice and as you taste more, these characteristics will begin to stand out. But on top of that, you should get a very distinctive mouthfeel, a smooth and velvety texture, which is of course from that iconic creamy head that's on top of your samples in front of you there, guys. So firstly, when we're drinking Guinness, it can be said that even the way we stand is quite important. We like to say that if you're proud of your beer, you take a proud stance. So that's standing up straight, chest out, shoulders back, which about 3 of you did. Okay, no problem. If you haven't done so already then, guys, just take your glass from the pint in front of you then. Okay? In doing so, it is important to have the angle of the elbow correct too. You want to get it nice and high, just up there, guys. Yeah? Just bring it up a bit. There's a little bit of work involved, bear with me, okay? In this position, it's actually going to help you out with the next step, because the trick to drinking Guinness, some of you may know, is not to drink the head. You don't sip a Guinness at all. What you need to do is get underneath the head into the body of the stout. So I invite you now, folks, to take a deep breath and then take a generous mouthful of your sample by pulling the beer through the head. Give it a try, okay? As you do, allow those flavours to come onto your palate and swallow the beer, because we taste with the back of our throat as well. And then breathe out gently. And there's the trick, again, is as you breathe out, all those different flavours, those attributes, and those characteristics that Bill went over with you in the previous room should begin to stand out. The bitterness and sharpness of the hops folding into the roast and the coffee-like flavour of the barley, and then the sweet caramel-like flavour of the malt. So it's almost a 1, 2, 3. You have to get some of that, guys? Yeah. Okay, give it another try. That's it. It is a matter of practice, that's the thing. And if you're wondering why we're trying it in this way, it's to do with the history that's associated with Guinness, the ritual involved. Even the room that you're in at the moment, guys, if you look around you, you're steeped in history. You're surrounded by the master brewers throughout the ages. Even the doorway standing underneath is a replica of No. 1 Thomas Street, where Arthur Guinness himself would have lived, and maybe have tried Guinness in the same way you are today. To my left-hand side, one of my favourites, a bell from the Miranda Guinness, one of the key flagships of the Guinness ladies as they became known. The Miranda Guinness was the world's first bulk liquid carrier, and it served the ports of Dublin and Liverpool till 1993. As it would arrive into port, it would ring its bell as it began docking, as a method of announcement. Generally met with rapturous applause, mind you. It is a boat full of beer, after all. And in the same way today, guys, if I ring it, it's a great way to signify the end of our tasting instead, which isn't just for your sample, I should point out. It's practically a skill for life that I'm giving you here. No need to thank me. And it's also great practice, of course, for your pint later on in your tour as well. But you can, of course, learn to pour yourself in the Guinness Academy, folks, or have served you in the Gravity Bar while taking in the panoramic views of our beautiful city of Dublin. But thank you very much, guys, for your attention. I hope you enjoyed your taste, helping to unlock some of the flavours you weren't aware of in Guinness. As you exit on this side, we'll just get you to put your glasses down on the trays provided, and enjoy the rest of your day here at the home of Guinness. Sláinte.
Wait 2 minutes for the head to form there, you know.
It takes a little while.
Yeah. Something like this, you're gonna do this.
You need help back there? Because I know what I'm doing. Alright, well, give this guy right here.
One Coke and one Guinness, please.